Good evening, everyone. I just wanted to make another video. Look at my gray hair right there. Y'all see that? The knowledge and the aspirations. But anyway, so I've been working real hard, making sure everything is returned to sender. You know, there's a lot of people under some discouraging energy, very discouraged, very scared, very worried. you know Going through all these things in life. People don't understand that what's going on in this world right now, people look at it as a catastrophe, or as a way of the delays or sound judgment. People just don't understand that these fires and these floods, these are the things that's going to happen in people's lives and that are happening in people's lives. See, everything they touch is turning to ashes. Like I said in previous videos about the fires. People burning all that information, trying to get rid of information of what they done to me and other people. They use the elements, earth, air, fire, water, and spirits to cause blockages, barriers, and obstacles to keep their governments governing and running, but not holding accountability or being accountable for their actions. See, a lot of people are running around, losing their minds, having no sound judgments, not knowing where they're going within the next couple seconds. Thing is, you don't know where you're going, but I know where you're going. That's all that matters. See, people don't understand why I be so happy. Because you may not know what's going on, but I know. See, as long as I know, everything's good. See, people didn't want me to know what they were doing behind the scenes. Now people are in the energy of things are becoming very unpredictable. They're losing one thing after the next. But you got to understand that you got into this point by stealing, by taking, by disrupting other people's destinies, households, commitments. Their paths to enlightenment, paths to inspiration, paths to building and having sound judgment and making better decisions for themselves and wanting to help other people. See, these people that are losing things, these people didn't want to help nobody. See, people got to look at it for what it is. These are people that were taken from other people and taking credit for the work, and taking credit and trying to manipulate and put all this spell work on things, trying to gamble it off and offer it to someone else so they could get payments for it. Now, people losing money, funds, the stuff didn't belong to them anyway. Like I said before, they got to the point they were at by stealing, by taking things. So those things you are losing, they never belong to you. You have to look at things for truly what it is. You stole to get to the levels you're at. Now you're understanding why you have to take those steps. Go up the level. You can't skip the steps and jump on no elevator to elevate in life. And then to think you're going to be in a leadership position because you sold out your souls. And thing is, the elites don't even own their own souls. The governments don't even own their own souls. So these people, they're making deals with things and with different jobs and job positions, trying to get at the top. Look, you gotta understand, they're not even at the top. They're at the bottom. You just gotta flip everything, and see things for truly what it is. A lot of people are in the Five of Wands having so many disagreements, But they knew what they signed up for. Come on now, you wasted 20 plus years going after, somebody that was innocent, going after people that didn't even do no harm to you. And people fail to realize I sat in front of these people and been good to them. Oh, how I've been good. I've been gracious. Oh, the grace that I've bestowed upon people. But my actions spoke. Like my words spoke. And people wonder why I'm still at peace. Well, I smile. I smile hard. I smile in my sleep now. Because thing is, everybody running around worried. But thing is, I'm not worried. Everybody was secretive and didn't want me to know what was going on. But thing is, I know what I need to know. And the thing is, I don't feel bad for anybody suffering. I don't. I don't feel bad for the things that are going on in people's lives. I don't. And I never will. See, because you brought those things on yourselves by being arrogant and ignorant. I don't feel bad for your families. I don't. I've wasted years, and it ain't even no bad wasting years because I've learned many lessons and I became more mature in the experiences of it's important to love myself before other people, because people ain't shit, People like to blame the devil for shit, blame God for good things happening and blame the devil for things that they wanted to do. They were eager to do. See, people got to understand that it's not Lucifer's fault. Lucifer hated the humans. See, Lucifer knew the humans wasn't shit. That's why God put Lucifer in a position that he was in. Because he knew. Lucifer stood on business. Lucifer knew that humans were gullible. And people like to blame other people's for their foundations crumbling. People went to the crossroads to make deals. The crossroads didn't come to you. See, there's books and there's, like I said, levels to things. There's information that you have to go through to be able to access. You have to go through different meagers and different people, in authoritative type. These people went to the main ones are religious folks, okay? These people went to the Catholics. These people went, and I'm not going to say allegedly because I don't allege anything. If people come for me, God gonna come for you. So I'm gonna leave that allegedly out because God determines everything and God speaks to me and God has spoken. And people are being judged, so I really don't care. So, like the Pope, a lot of people a lot of people went to the Pope, went to, England and all these chains. That's why they don't want me in Rome. They don't want me going to the Vatican City. See, the information would just flow to me. See, the closer I am to different components and continents of where the information is perpetuated or the information is being really given out to people, the closer you are to the truth and to the secrecies and the hidden informations, the more they flow to me. And that's why they brought me over to the U.S. They kidnapped me from my home, and they brought me over to North America because they knew when I said I want to go to Rome, to England, to London. They knew Greece. They knew I was talking about I wanted to go home, where I knew the information lies. Like I was talking about the Pope, and a lot of these people had to go up the chain of command to get things written out by the cardinals. Those people with the red robes that like to, when the Pope goes, to the other side, they have to be chained in, like the pick who's going to be next in a leadership position or who's going to be next above the churches to be able to sign off on things. It's look at the Pope ain't nothing but a religious leader as a politician, as a political figure. That's the only the Pope is, a political figure. The Pope doesn't do anything. The Pope is just somebody that gets shuffled around waving. You know, the Pope ain't nothing but another King Charles, somebody that's in a presidential, another dictator, somebody that could be able to dictate what goes on in different religious categories. That's all the Pope is here for. The water down, the watering, of the soil. So a lot of people didn't want me to go closer to where I need to be, because they knew things would flow to me naturally. They knew I didn't have to pick up no book and read it. They knew automatically, like, all the doors, everything that was hidden would automatically come open. Be whisked away right to me. But like I was saying, I don't feel bad for people. See, people depending on their churches, they didn't depend on God. They depended on man. They didn't depend on God. They didn't depend on. See, everybody screaming for the government to fix things, but the government can't fix nothing because the government is not in control of anything. See, the people gave the power to the government. You let the government choose and make choices and decisions for you when you go stand in lines and line up to vote and to cast your votes. But the thing is, everything has already been casted. We're in the point, this is a stage. Curtain has been closed. Everybody's under judgment. Even the government and the politicians. Look, they're trying to clean up. They're trying to clean up their app. They trying to keep their words now. You see, people say, oh my God. They're keeping the word, of course, because they know if they say something, they got to do it. They got to stand on everything they do, and they know that. So a lot of people are so surprised. No, I'm not shocked. I'm not shook, and I'm not surprised. Because people know they signed up for a position. They need to stand on that position and do the right thing. And they know if they don't do the right thing, what's going to happen. It's like I said, that these government folks are not in control of nothing. The elements controls everything. The elements are the source that keep sourcing and keep things balanced and in alignment. So don't be screaming, oh my God, these people are finally keeping their words. No, they have to keep their words because they know karma's going to hit them automatically. See, the universe is governing everything. We're past the point of waiting for man to do what they're supposed to do. The laws only apply to the poor, but the rich and the greedy, the laws, they can make some exceptions. And a lot of people be so shocked and surprised by that. Like, why are you shocked and surprised? This shit been going on for 50 plus years of people being in the same position, being in power, but they don't do shit. But everybody wondering why they still in power. They still in power because you sign up and you stand in line and you cast that vote. See, if people didn't vote, there's nothing to cast. See, people cast their own actors and actresses. You cast your own puppets. They all on strings. They won't speak up for themselves. Everybody writing out their eulogy and all types of shit. Everybody, they got their handlers are writing down the things they need to say. They props. So people need to understand, like, the plug is the elements. Don't ever think that the government could supply you with anything that's sufficient. Only God can. Only the element. Only the universe. And you have to be deemed and worthy for those supplements. So, thank you.